the air pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could out-wit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, couch. I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape, pull a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang?
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
That one missed.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now it's William Contreras. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. And that one upstairs. Righty to the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And the righty deals. And a curve misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first.
The first base is number 12.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fraley off of first with 2 away. Now 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Popped up. Grissom should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. back here at Fenway and getting the start. Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That one the other way. Slings to first. One up, one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That's a little bit low. One out, base is empty. And there's a strike. That's in there. It's a ball and two strikes. Why to kick the pitch. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Tristan Casas in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that one in the air center field, moving under it. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Fenway. The batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Abreu calls it in, and there's one away. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jackson Chorio stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And here it comes. Bounced up the middle. Story. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the second. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waiting for it. It was like BP all over again.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's even up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Wilyer Abreu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 away.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. Went around. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. 2 away.
Now back. Left field.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Good eye in that spot. William Contreras up next for the Brewers. The wind of the pitch. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty delivers.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires.
Inside, ball 3.
Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. Top of the zone for a called strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Yelich, the lead runner out at second. Contreras on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Wong on to first. That ends the frame. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Boston. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to left, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. To third. And foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Turang over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That misses. And now 3-2. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. And he hits a ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Boston, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Willie Adames stands in. Fly to right his first time.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swing and a pop-up. Devers puts it away, and that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. The wind to the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next
Inside,
offering
ball one.
misses. Now 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
So, man aboard. Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out looking his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
No strike.
Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Kicks and fires. And a good eye there. Fouled off down the right side. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now, Wilyer Abreu.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yoshida off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Pavetta back to work. Chourio, in his rookie season, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Jakes also throwing. Next pitch is outside. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
Full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. That one felt good, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
This is Bryce Terang. Strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. The count now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Monasterio batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Brewers down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Nick Pivetta gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Zach Kelly gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Rudder takes off. Lifted in the air, right field. Abreu sizing this one up. And there's two away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now William Contreras 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Monasterio, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's to third and foul ball. This one popped up. On the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Brewers move closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Let's do this.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. A double and a run scored his first time up. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And the slider just misses.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Two outs, base is empty. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Kelly back to work. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Greg Weissert appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Good eye right there. Two and 1 now. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging, and 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Line drive. Durant makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now back.
So up next, Willie Adames. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Slider misses outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. Top of the order, it's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers 1. Back inside Fenway Park, here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he can run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero preparing to come on if needed. Clark getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Casas in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. That's a hit.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First offering, and it just misses. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0. That one fouled off. The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fights it off. He'll see another. comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Trevor Story. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off. He was late.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Brewers 1. Back in Boston, and now the DH, Garrett Mitchell.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Garrett.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And there's the strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Jackson Chourio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. And here it comes. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And he walked him.
Great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Chourio can't hold up, and that's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one on the first double play.
Very fast play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit. It's the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Elvis Peguero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one. Check on the runner. And he's back in easily. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Righty delivers. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
With one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. That misses. And the count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss, and there are 2 outs.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Martin. Andrew Monasterio now at the plate. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, Story. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So the batting order turns over. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen getting loose out there. Winkowski warming up as well. The pitch. Hard hit right side. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Contreras.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Devers now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Bryce Wilson appears to be getting loose. Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one ripped, but foul. Three-two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now the lefty. And Devers hits that one under it. makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan.
Now batting Tristan Casas, 1 for 3. Hudson measures 6 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. At the belt and fires. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. Looked like it was a little bit up. That one is inside, ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground, could be 2. Adames tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers 1. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kenley Jansen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Jansen, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Right-hander kicks, deals. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Righty to the plate. That one catches the corner for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Inside, almost got him. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. Gets under and pops it up. Casas drifts towards it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 12.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one just misses. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Adames, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two outs. They're down to their final strike.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Jansen is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll clean away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.